Namo Narayan. Hari Om. पूज्य स्वामी अध्यात्मानंद जी याद करिए. अध्यात्म शब्द આવે એટલે the word Adhyatma, first letter is A and the last two letters are N-A. So A-N-A and Adhyatmananda, they have always been an integral part for so many years together. I think Swamiji almost been an association since, as we were very fondly remembering, I think 30th of August 1997, just the day before, this world-class complex with state-of-the-art facilities, this beautiful premises of AME was to be inaugurated, and I was so fortunate that Swamiji, the previous evening, એમના પગલા યોગાનુયોગ 31મી ઓગસ્ટના ઉદ્ઘાટન પછી 1 સપ્ટેમ્બર 1997 થી સ્વામીજીને બરાબર યાદ હશે કે we were to commence our AMA week, the Indian Wisdom Week, when you were again presenting your first lecture. So it's been a long journey of over 16 years with Revered Swamiji. Swamiji, how do I introduce him? Such a multifaceted, versatile saint. More than that, a divine soul. Think of it, friends. You know, we talk of the jet 757. Raju bhai, 757. I was asking Swamiji, and he has completed 757 yoga camps all over the world. I would urge maybe Shivananda Ashram should send an entry to the Guinness Book of World Records. I think nobody will be able to beat it, because never ask him his age. See, the asanas he can do at this young age, the spirit. And I always say, with Swamiji, how many MBAs has he awarded and created? You'll wonder, what has he to do with MBA? Friends, for us, between us, in fact, AMA and Swamiji, MBA is mind-body awareness, and that is what yoga brings. Right? So to hundreds of thousands of souls, he has given them the Dikshant of MBA, the mind-body awareness. I think we know so much about him, but those of you who do not know should know that here is one saint who wears saffron, but then he has red and green, both right and left with him. You'll wonder how. Red, for he is the only saffron centurion blood donor, friends, who has donated more than 100 times. No saint in this country or probably in the world has shown that large-heartedness. And green, because the number of saplings that he has sown all over the world. And if he is in Canada, it would be maple leaves. If he goes to Australia or Trinidad and Tobago, he'll ensure that what is sown there. And I'm sure he must be regularly visiting all those saplings, Swamiji, which we have sown, and seen them growing. At least in the ashram we have seen saplings that have grown over all these years. And therefore, may I request the Honorary Treasurer of AMA, we always make a departure when Swamiji is here to present this lovely sapling with flowers, Swamiji. to you. Well, the sapling is as fresh and vibrant as he is. Just to talk about, on 15th of August, he was in the United States, in Atlanta, and just imagine, in the Martin Luther King Center, what an honor he received when he hoisted the flag and gave the message of peace and goodwill and harmony to thousands of souls who attended. He was recently in Germany, in Berlin, invited for the Hindi Divas there. These are, by the way, I'm sure if those of you are not aware, Swamiji, I forget the count. How many languages do you speak?
One.
No. I know you speak the language of love, but as a linguist,
Language of heart.
yes. But let us correct on it. The number of, I'm not talking dialects. The number of languages, Hindi, English, Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, how many of them would that go from? Please, kindly update my knowledge.
I have to update myself.
Well, he can give you a glimpse of the number of languages that he knows. I think this is something which again, and he never carries, friends, even a slip of paper with him. Swamiji is in a full bloom, to play mischief with me, as mischievous as he is. But I am not going to reciprocate, in public at least. I can do that privately. Friends, I don't think I need to be between you and Swamiji. It's the dot of 6:30. And we are looking forward. Today, as I told you, since the last 2 days, is going to be a very special experience. His Bhagavat Rasam, and I need to say that he has, in fact, this is just an hour and 40 minutes that he'll be addressing us today, but the Bhagavat Saptahams that he has done are more than 100, century over century. I think Bhagavatam is something in him, but it is a challenge for him. That's what I told him. I said, from Bhagavatam, what can we take when it comes to conflict management? Resolving conflicts. And I think that is what we are all going to look forward to this evening in his melodious, mesmerizing, hypnotizing voice, along with the resounding, beautiful music that entire orchestra is here. I would request Shreyas Bhai and Yagnesh Bhai, our two well-wishers, to please come and present flowers to our musicians as well, in order that we hear even sweeter melodies from them, amidst a warm round of applause from all of you.
હરિહરભાઈ કાપડી દિવંગત મુકેશની સાથે પણ એમણે વગાડેલું ભાવનગર નેતા સાહેબ છે એ જીજી એટલે આદરણીય ઇન્દિરા બેટીજી મહોદય એમના ભક્ત છે એમની સાથે દુનિયાભરમાં યોગી છે નામ યોગી નથી ભાવથી પણ વધુ છે. ભાતૃનો પ્રેમ છે. યોગેન્દ્રભાઈ બોલે જુનાગઢ, ભાવનગર, મણિનગર, મયુરિકાબેન તો જૂનું ઘરેણું છે. અવિનાશ વ્યાસના સમયથી ગાય પ્રહર પ્રહર છે તે નવોદિત સૂર્ય છે. કારણ કે ક્યારેક ક્યારેક હું પણ એની પાસે બેસીને શીખું. પંડિત પ્રહર ગુરુજી કહું છું. સાઈડ દીધા માટે જિગ્નેશભાઈ નાયકા સામે પધારો.
And now, friends, the one and only one, Revered Swami Adhyatmananda, makes a thunderous round of applause.
उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदम् केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिम् द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशम् तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलम् सर्वधी साक्षीभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। तव कथामृतं तप्तजीवनम् कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहम् श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदागतम् भुवि गृह्णन्तु ते बुधिदा जनः हरिः करारविन्दे मुखारविन्दे पदारविन्दं मुखारविन्दे वीरेश दर्शयन्तम् वदस्य पात्रस्य कुटीरयानम् बालम् मुकुन्दम् मनसा स्मरामि श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव जीवेति स्वामृतमैकदेव गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति विक्रेतु कामा निरलोकन्या मुरारी पादाचित्तवृत्ति दध्यादिकं मोहवशाखोद गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति दुःखं शयाना निलयेति देवि नामानि विष्णो प्रवदन्ति तेनि प्रियं तन्वयान्ति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति नामानि पुण्यस्य मनोहराणि समस्तभक्तादि विनाशनानि गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति Swami Adhyatmananda Mama Dehi Jive Samagate Dandadare Krutante Vastavyameham Madhuram Subhatya Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. My salutations and protestations to my master, most worshipful and revered Guru Bhagavan Sri Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj, Swami Chidanandaji Maharaj, Jagat Guru Bhagavan Shri Krishna Paramatma, Veda Vyasa Ji, Shukadeva Ji, Sudha Ji, Saunaka Ji, Yudhishthir Ji, Narad Ji, Vidur Ji, Maitri Ji, all the divine characters, the Bhishma Pitama of the Mahabharata, adore them. My salutations and protestations to Swamiji Maharaj, all artists and you all, in whose heart the love for the Lord is there. Those who all seek the purity and the lover of the truth, may all shine and prosper. Drink the nectar of the Bhagavatam and abide in the spiritual attitude of the gratitude is the real prayer, the sincere prayer at the feet of the divinity who is known to us as Allah. Ahurmastaha, Jehovah, Jandevastha, Vaheguru, Satanam, Jesus, Moses, Buddha, Mahavir, Rama, Krishna, Durga, Kali, Ganesh, all names and forms, I most humbly adore them. The beginning and opening itself. The beginning and opening of the Bhagavatam is giving a big clue. Why we are having a complex is because we are avoiding the nature. It's very essential factor that we don't care for the ecology. Mother Nature is the principal cause, foundation, heart, breath for our upbringing. The Bhagavatkar is making a pranam to Shukadeva. Yam pravajantam anupetam apratakrutyam. We adore the Shuka. Which Shuka? He is young in his age. Just a 6 years, 7 years baby, walking out for taking a sannyas. And the father is running behind him. Viraha katara ajuhava. Oh my child, it's not for you, it's for me to go for the sannyasa. Why are you going away? Where you are going? Please stop. Please stop. And Shuka is walking in meditation. He is not existing in the outer world. He is existing in the beyond world. He is in within himself. And his totality has become so much one with the external entire cosmos. Samadhi is walking. And hence, the father is screaming from the back, my child, please stop. Shuka doesn't give a reply. Reply has been given by the trees. Sarva bhuta hridayam muni manatos. Imagine. He's become so one with this, the entire cosmos. When the Kabir is asked, Kamal, beta, go and cut some of the grass for the cows. Kabir used to stay next to the Ganges only in a Kashi. And Kamal never turned up 1 hour, 2 hours. When Kabir came, he found Kamal is dancing like this. Hey Kamal, what's up to? I've asked you to cut the grass. Kamal says, Baba, when I came, the wind was blowing, So the grass also was moving. I started move. I just felt I am a grass. Now whom to cut? Kabir says, oh, you have become one with the nature, you will become one with the absolute. Our entire problem, we are cutting the nature. Why this entire calamity of the Uttarakhand? Last year, in November, I was in that area, going house to house and village to village. There are thousands of people were on a strike, only with the water, dying. At that time, police dragged them, imprisoned them. When old mother was sitting, I told, Mom, how can I help you? Banduk laake mujhe maar do. She said so like that. Why? Because for a development of the science you are using, you don't have the sense there, only the science. The sense is not there. And hence, to making a blast in the mountain, the sound which they are making, because of that, people are becoming deaf. That was a UN cry. What you are up to, please stop this. And when you blast this to cut the mountain, how much you need to widening the road, 3 times more the mountains become khokla. And hence earlier, we used to have a trees there. Pine, fir and so on. Thousands of trees used to hold the water on their head. Now they have made a hajamat of the Himalaya. And then there is no one to hold the water. Earlier when the water used to fall on the top of the trees used to hold the water, and then slowly the drop used to come in between, mingling in the leaves, and then so much of big level of the dry leaves used to be there. It used to fall upon it, and then slowly used to filter out, and gently, how mother makes a holy touch, a soft touch to the newborn babe, like that water used to touch to this earth, and then collected water used to be a stream, Jaranu. Used to be a sweet water, medicated water. There's so many, this stream used to become a one small river, and then used to go and meet in the Ganges. And that Ganga Pani was so powerful. English people, when they used to come from UK to here, they used to make 2 stops. When they used to go back, when 1 stop, directly they can, because Ganga Pani was so helpful. Now there are no trees. Pela je patro, pagma vakto to, you have a chati upar agyo. So much of Himalaya we have lost. The temple of the Gangotri is at one place, and 18 kilometers far is at Gomukh. So since the birth of the Ganga, 18 kilometers of the Himalaya has been washed away because of our this unfortunate attitude and selfishness. We don't care for the ecology. Bhagavatam starting with that. Care for the ecology. Look after your mountains, your rivers. We wish and pray in another few years we will have another beauty tune of our riverside development. Europe, in every small village you can find it. It's not a new thing. In Ahmedabad it must be a new thing is happening. Protect your rivers. Protect your trees. Protect insects. Why we don't see the local sparrows? Because of this mobile and the mobile towers, waves. You know, in our ashram we had more than 62 varieties of birds. We don't see even a half now. It's so painful. Bhagavad Ji is asking first thing to not to have a conflict. Kindly look at to the nature and try to be one with the nature and protect the nature, which is a sign qua non. Very essential factor. Bhagavad Ji is commenting how the Bhagavad came. Conflicts doesn't come from the outside. The entire Bhagavad Ji, when you want to see, is giving a 3 essential word. Trividham narakasedam dwaram nashana atmana kama krodha tatha lobha Tasmat etat trayam tajet. The lust, anger and greed, they are the three principal things. In ice cream 3 in 1, cherry in the top is the ego. All four goes together and you suffer. Entire Bhagavatam from the top to down. The beginning you see, a depression comes to Vyasa. That is the reality is there. Vyasa has written Mahabharata. Nothing was lacking. The Gita is written by Vyasa only, though narrated by Krishna. But Krishna was narrating from within the Vyasa. 17 Purans were there. But still Vyasa was so much upset. Depression. Shri Shivanand Mahima used to say, Baba, doctor ko kuch samajh mein nahi aata hai, कहता है depression hai. He used to say that. It's very essential. Narada comes to the Guru. Why you are so much depressed? I don't know. I feel something is missing in me. Imagine that